Coke Zero, now more delicious. Good evening. Welcome to Tuesday Night Live. What is up, everybody? Come on in. Let's see who we got in the chat tonight. We have a good old crew coming in. Here we are. Auntie Ann is in the house. How you doing, girl? You're alive, apparently. I just came from a It's All Grady, and someone said that Auntie Ann had passed away 6 days ago. And I was like, I'm talking to her right now. I think she's still alive. So glad to know Auntie Ann is still alive. There she is right there. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very, very much. Lumpy Burke is in the house. Hello, hello. Mike Birch, Karen Breast, Marilyn Bryson, Glenda Bindle. Hope you're doing well. Come on in. Auntie Ann with the loud and clear. That's what I wanted to hear right there. Thank you very much, sister. Old Man King Homestead is in here. Hope you're doing well. David Snow, thank you very much for coming in. Crazy John, member of Ridge Life with that red badge right next to him. David Glunt's got a yellow badge right there. Judy Avant, sorry to hear you're not going to have your surgery. Ooh, we'll get into the surgery here in just a little bit. Let the peoples roll in so I can repeat myself too many times. Auntie Ann said she had a doctor's appointment today, so I was running a little late. Well, you didn't pass away 6 days ago, so that's good. So, K62, hello. Roy Hoffheim, hello. Charlene Grady. Susie Jacobson's in the house. Jacques Lofstrom from Sweden. Hello, hello. Junk to Jim's Homestead. I was just in there live a little bit earlier. Appreciate you coming in. Thank you very, very much. Shelly B, good evening to you as well. Tina's in here. Hi, Tina. Ladybug Lady, good evening from New Hampshire. I'm sorry about your surgery. It will get done, she says. Thank you. BG 1968 100, go Ridge Life. Julie Howman, hello, hello. Treasure Hunter Neil's in here. Thanks for coming in. White Rock Homestead up on the ridge, not the ridge. The Ridge. Good evening, White Rock, Tara, and Jason. Lila Newton, Sister Lila's in here. Thanks for coming in. Oh, Sister Lila put the beat down on him for saying Auntie Ann had passed away. She's like, you're timed out. You're gone. Jinky V is in here. Hello, hello. Deb, hello from Wisconsin. Let's see. Felix from Denmark. I love Denmark. I've been there a couple times. Beautiful country. Beautiful. Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job Jr. Is your cold better? My cold, I believe, is more allergies now. I have this a little bit of chest congestion. You probably hear my sinuses are a little bit, funky sounding. But I believe it's just allergies now. The trees are just a popping green. We've got pollen all over the cars out there in the driveway right now. Pollen is everywhere. Yeah, well, I don't know why they said that either. They said that they actually, after you left, they came back and said that someone had told them that, and they named that person's name. I didn't recognize it, but let's see here. What's Auntie Ann just say? Oh, who said that? I didn't catch it the first part of live. Drops Family Garden said it, and they said that they said a person's name told them, and I forgot who that name was. David Glunt, I can do your surgery. I have some flex steel screws and super glue and lots of duct tape. That's some good stuff right there now. Tilted K Homestead, sorry you'll have to suffer with that bum leg longer than you hope. Yeah, my right leg is aching, but my left leg has been aching more from having to compensate for the right. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I just want to get it fixed. And Dale Homestead, hello, hello. Thank you very much for coming in here. Appreciate you so much. Wanda Henry's in here. Susan Spencer's in here. Jeannie Lipsky's in here. Thanks for coming in. Dawn Hat Creek Homestead. Appreciate you so much. Let's see. What's up, Tim? Brian Wilkerson. Hey, another day, another dollar. Well, I'm going to say another dollar a day, another 50 cents, because sick pay don't pay. I tell you that. Still blessed to have it. Still blessed to have it, but sick pay don't pay the bills. I tell you that. Let's see what else is going on in there. Joe Jacobson, prayers and blessings. Thank you so much, Joe. You're awesome. Nice, super nice for saying that. Dolores, hello, Dolores. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. 129 people in the house tonight. 4 minutes into it. As soon as I see the numbers kind of stabilize a little bit, we'll get into our discussions tonight. Carolyn Lewinsky, hello, says, Tim, so sorry. It's bad enough to be hurt, but now this bad bad news. You got that right. Kentucky Bluegrass Living. Howdy, Chester. Hope you don't wear out the other knee and got to watch the hips. I know my left hip was going numb last week when I was in Nashville. It was some crazy, crazy thing. Rainy Ridge. Hello, hello. Marco Torres. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Yeah, insurance companies rule the world. I don't, man. They mess everything up. I mean, can you believe I was scheduled for surgery tomorrow morning, and I don't find out until really the night before to be confirmed. Today was confirmed. I mean, 2 days. So 2 days basically. They said insurance said no. 2 days before the surgery. Dana Mason, hello, hello. Hope you and Tim are going to enjoy the zoo tomorrow. And if things work out, Tim and Dana are maybe giving me a holler on their way home, and maybe we can eat a little local lunch or dinner, or probably dinner because they'll be at the zoo tomorrow. But yeah, Tim and Dana Mason are going to give me a holler tomorrow. Maybe things work out. I can get out and see them. Let's see. What else we got going on in the chat? We got 147 people in here. I think we are ready. Sergeant Talk TV. Hello, everybody. Hope y'all are having a great night. I got to get Sergeants Talk TV to be a moderator there because they are hardworking people over there at Sergeant Talks Talk TV. Boom. There you go. Betty Jean Heinsohn. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming in. I love you, sister. Sir Paul Honeyman in the house. Was just talking to Paul over It's All Grady. Thanks for coming in. Liam McGothigan. Hello, hello. Well, thank you, brother, says Sergeant. You got it. Oh, thanks, Dana. Appreciate you. So, yeah, guys, right off the bat here, I'll tell you what happened. I'll tell you what's happening. If you saw my rambling, you heard that the doctor's assistant called me last night. Amber called me last night at 7:30 p.m. The doctor's assistant calls me at 7:30 p.m. one day before the surgery. So 7:30 p.m. I just got through watching David come on Homestead's Live on Monday night, and I get this call and it said Campbell Clinic. I'm like, well, that's kind of weird at 7:30 p.m. And she says, Mr. Roberts, I got some bad news. Your insurance will not approve an allograft for your ACL repair on your knee. And I'm like, say what? An allograft is when they use cadaver tissue to repair your ACL, so they ain't got to go ripping out your tendons your own, you know. They take it from your patella to tibia and patella to femur. They start ripping all those tendons, causing you more areas of pain, and you have to recover from those areas. And you know, me and my doctor discussed that that type of surgery, it was called an autograft from yourself, your own tissue, would not be best for me with my connective tissue disorder and my age. That the allograft with the cadaver tissue would be the way to go. Well, everything was good until last night. They called and said your insurance won't cover it. Grandma Carol's in here. Hello, Grandma Carol. Your insurance won't cover it. I'm like, that's just crazy. She said, well, Mr. Roberts, we can still do your surgery tomorrow. We can do the autograft. You'll have more incisions, more invasive procedures, more intensive recuperation in the first couple weeks, a lot more pain. But it still will work. It still will work. And but if you want to do the allograft, your insurance won't cover it. So what I did was I said, well, I got these questions for you. What's the pros and cons of each? You know, will waiting cause any long-term effects? And basically, what would the doctor recommend? So what happened was she had the doctor call me today. Well, actually, she called me and connected the doctor. So I got to talk to the surgeon today. Surgeon said, Mr. Roberts, yeah, some people do the allograft, some people do the autograft. Based on your age and your connective tissue disorder and the type of activity you want to do long term, I really think the allograft is probably what you want, but the autograft will work too if that's what you want to do. Yeah, younger patients do the autographs because they recover quicker, and the cadaver tissue may not last as long or take as well in a younger patient than an old guy like me. If it lasts 30 years, I'm 50. You know what I'm saying? If it lasts 30 years and you're 20, not good. So, um, what we talked about, this is new information for you guys right here. New information. I'm gonna spill the beans right now. I was, the Campbell Clinic Surgery Centers where I was going to have it at. And they have several of them in the area. And my doctor is out of the Campbell Clinic. Instead of doing it at the Campbell Clinic, we can do it at one of the local hospitals. We can do it at one of the local hospitals and recode it, and the insurance will pay. They're almost confident. They're very, very confident. The only problem is, listen to this, guys. Listen to this. Because my doctors work out of these surgery centers owned by the company they work for, the Campbell Clinics, they got all these surgery centers. They really don't have space in the hospitals for the surgeons. So the Campbell Clinic surgeons, which are top-notch surgeons, they have to wait for openings in the hospital to be able to do a surgery in the hospital instead of at the surgery center. Yes, Lorenzo knows Campbell Clinic Orthopedics is great. So the hospital will only give them 1 week's notice. So I've got a tentative date for April 3rd at the Baptist Hospital, but they won't know for sure until a week before because they can't confirm it. Crazy, huh? Another thing is the doctor had remembered that April 29th is Good Friday. April 29th is Good Friday. The Campbell Clinic surgery centers are closed, and he doesn't have any surgeries scheduled for April 29th, Friday, Good Friday. He said if there's an opening at one of the local hospitals, he would work on Good Friday and take care of my knee. Is that pretty cool? That doctor is super nice. Just to miss his holiday, Good Friday. So if one of the hospitals has an opening on Good Friday, that doctor is going to work. And that's just amazing. That's just amazing. Sergeants talk. Insurance providers just make everything too difficult to get treatment. Disgusting. You got that right. Great doctor, Auntie Ann. He is specializes in knee surgery. So I got the right doctor. Jin, hey guys, I'm listening to. What's up, Jin? She had a late meeting tonight, so hopefully that all went well. Paul Honeyman, sorry people, I'm still being ignorant until my straps come off tomorrow. So hello, no problem. Carol Linsky, that's a caring doctor. You got that right. March 29th. Yes, that's what I meant. This March 29th. Not having to wait till April 3rd. He would do it March 29th. Did I say April 29th? No, I meant before April 3rd. He would actually do it on March 29th. Yes. So less than 2 weeks. Cross my fingers. But again, right now, April 3rd is the only tentative date I got. Paul Honeyman, that does it. I'm just going to say hi. Yes, March 29th, Tina. Thank you very much for the correction. Things that come out of my mouth sometimes they go all over the place. They go all over the place. Guys, it got super cold last night. It got down to 27 degrees, which I think my uncle told me his thermometer said like 24. And I kind of believe it because this morning I got up to use the bathroom, didn't have any water. And then shortly after that, Grandma Carol comes running over here and says, Tim, there was this noise outside, and the Y on the frost-free hydrant that feeds my camper blew out. That's like the third time that's happened. I forgot to turn the water off. And so I got to get a new Y. That's my fault. Lila says, so you're still going to have the dozer guy come out? I text Trip today saying, hey, Trip, my surgery's been rescheduled for at least 2 weeks. If you're available, I'm here. Let's get some land cleared and get some driveway done. So Trip did not respond yet, but let's see if he does. Kentucky Bluegrass Living. Your feet, ankles, toes, hips, shoulders are terrible to content with other than your heart, but you got that one covered, Big Daddy. That's right. Thank you. Snowing in Northwest Pennsylvania. Some first days of spring. Yeah, it's like we slingshotted, right? We went 80 degrees right back to 27 degrees. That's crazy. Robert F. Lamothe Jr. Tim, I'm going to the West Haven VA for eye laser on April the 3rd. Now, a lot of y'all have said, Tim, why didn't you go to the VA hospital? Now, if any of y'all have ever been to the VA hospital, it is what I'll be using when I retire before Medicare, but it is not my first choice. If I can get a Campbell Clinic doctor, a surgeon, I would much prefer that over a VA surgeon. Okay? No offense if you're a VA surgeon, just saying. Paul Honeyman, Tim, forgot the water again. It's the start of his senile dementia setting in. Jen better march him down that aisle, smartish. Funny guy. Peace Dragon, someone who is not connected to insurance equals free doctor. No, there's no free doctors. Somebody has to pay them. Doctors don't work for free. There is zero free doctors. If you go to a doctor and you don't have to pay, us taxpayers, we got to pay. So somebody pays, and it's usually taxpayers like me and you. No free doctors. Let's see here. Lila Newton says, right, Auntie Ann. So, guys, I do want to apologize. I was under the weather last weekend, and I did not get to do Purpose in Pain, Lessons from the Ridge. Got it all ready, and I just did not feel well. Didn't feel well Saturday. Got up Sunday morning. Jen, she knew I didn't feel well. So I did not. I still have it, and I am ready to do it this Sunday. So if you're still wanting to watch Lessons from the Ridge, Purpose in Pain, I'll be doing that Sunday at 9:30 a.m. on RidgeLife Lessons. Okay, so be there. Yeah, Drops Family Garden says, Auntie Ann, glad to see you well. Royden Milton said otherwise. Who is Royden Middleton? Should I know that name? Robert F. Lamothe Jr. says, I got that, Tim, but the VA is good in this state. Oh, no, I've actually, the VA are doing some great things. The VA has improved, and I look forward to working with the VA here soon. But right now, I'll stick with the Campbell Clinic if I can. But if neither surgery was going to be covered, VA would definitely be where I would go. Auntie Ann says, I don't even know who that guy is. What the hey? Drops Family Garden. I'm glad I'm alive too. That's right. Grandma Carol, VA in Gainesville, Florida was amazing for a friend of mine. I took him several times. Everyone's great to him. I think things have changed a little bit. Peace Dragon says, okay, how about have your entire church and Christian YouTube family come to your property and pray over your knee and lay hands on you and oil on your knee? I love the prayers. Every time I get a group of people telling me they're praying for me, or I'm on a prayer list, it just lifts my spirit, and I do feel better. I do. If God's plan is healing, and I believe He listens to his people, so thank you for that. Paul Honeyman, here's a brief summary of Tim's purpose in pain. Tim's in pain, but his purpose is to recover to please Jen for a long future. Paul, you're a smart guy. We're a smart guy. Guys, I want to give you all right, here's Tim's tip of the day, okay? Tim's tip of the day. Y'all know what this is right here? Y'all know what that is? Let's see if you can read that. Let's see here. There we go. Children's cough medicine. Tim, why do you have children's cough medicine? Well, here's what happened. What happened was I got this chest congestion, and I was out of Dayquil, and I need something for my cough. And I sent Grandma Carol to Dollar General, and she came back, and she got cough medicine, but it had other stuff in it, like the Mucinex. But I'm already taking Mucinex that Jin got me 12-hour Mucinex, so I didn't want to double up on the Mucinex. So I said, don't they have anything with just cough medicine? It does taste good, David Glenn. It's great flavor. It's so good. So I wanted something with just a dextromethorphan, whatever like cough medicine, right? And so she went back to Dollar General, and they didn't have any. So then she went to Walmart and looked for adult cough medicine, and everything had an antihistamine in it, or a decongestant in it, or an expectorant in it. So she talked to the pharmacist, and they said, well, here, children's cough medicine. Check this out. The active ingredient, dextromethorphan, in 5 milliliters has more than 30 milliliters or 20 milliliters of the other stuff. It has way more. And the actual concentration is that this stuff has 6 times more medicine per milliliter than the adult. 6 times. I only got to take 10 milliliters. No, it's got yeah, 6 times the medicine. I got the milliliters wrong. Everything is 5 milliliters, has 30. So if you take 10 milliliters, yeah, 6 times. So if you want cough medicine, get the kids. It saves you lots and lots of money. They want to hush them kids up, don't they? Jen says, nah, there's no codeine in it. It don't put you to sleep. Auntie Ann says she's so confused. What? Why are you confused? I know I'm all messed up. But just Tim's tip of the day is the kids' cough medicine, even though it's a smaller bottle, is 6 times more concentrated of dextromethorphan cough medicine. Doesn't have any of that stuff in it, though. So there you go. Tim's tip of the day. Hey, Tim, checking in from West Virginia. What's up, Steve Ball? Thanks for coming in, man. Looks like my surgery is delayed. I will not be having surgery in the morning. I'm still at the Ridge crib right now, obviously. So to get the surgery I need, the allograft with the cadaver tissue for the ACL repair and meniscus, going to have to do it in a hospital, it looks like, instead of a surgery center. And it may take 2 to 3 weeks before they can get me in. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Lila says, may I suggest you fact check before passing on information before you have secondhand? Oh, you must be talking to Drops because I know this. I did the math. 6 times more effective. Boom, boom. Tim's tip of the day. Don't hurt your knee. I wish, Brooke. I wish. So Drops family, no problem. We forgive you. We're all good here. We love Drops family. But like Lila said, you should probably rephrased it in a question instead of a statement. But it's no problem. We're good. We're good. Anna Bohr. I was confused when I hear it too, Auntie Ann. But I remember seeing the name on his channel and thinking she was you a while ago. Tim, doesn't Todd work for an insurance company? Carol Lewinsky. I'm almost certain Todd works for an insurance company because you know how them insurance companies are. Just like a Todd. Just like a Todd. Jennifer says, I missed some drama from somewhere. Oh, no, there was no drama. On a live stream from It's All Grady, Drops Family Garden came in and said that she'd heard that Auntie Ann passed away 6 days ago. Now, I was just talking to Auntie Ann. I confirmed Auntie Ann was still alive. And Drops had said that someone had told her that. And so we just clarified. Everything's good. The only thing was we probably said Drops probably should have phrased it in a question instead of a statement. No problem, though. Sergeants Talk TV, Tim, we are praying for you, brother. Everyone have a great night going to get ready for our live. Yes, Sergeants Talk TV going live. Make sure you check them out. No acrobatics off our four-wheelers, Lumpy Burke says. You got that right. And I wish I wasn't even doing acrobatics. I was just stepping off of it. Louise C. Tim, hope you get your surgery quicker than they're telling you. I would really like to get it on that Friday, Good Friday. That would be a blessing, I think. I think Good Friday would be like a good thing, to have it done on Good Friday. I don't know. I got a feeling. I got a feeling. That'd be great. Have to go, says Jeannie Lipsky. No problem. Thank you very much. Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, Auntie Anne's still kicking. I'm glad for that too. Annabore, water acrobats is safer at our age. Yes, probably. When Ginger and I we'd love doing water sports and stuff. Even though I know jumping on and off things like wave runners and stuff may not be in our future. I think we'll be more lazy river floating kind of water sports from now on. Right, that Ginger? We good on the lazy river water sports? Oh, okay. Because both of us got some bum knees right now. Jin's knee isn't much better. Rodney Middleton drops. I was asking you earlier, who is Rodney Middleton? Who is he? Who is this? I don't know who this is. Annabore says, I like the lazy river. I like the lazy river. Wave runner isn't my friend, says Jin. Yeah, she hurt herself pretty good. Tim, do you have elderberry and huckleberry cough syrup nearby? No. I got grape though. Grape. It's not natural grape, but it's pretty good. Yeah, I'd love some elderberry. That'll be nice. Crazy John, will you be okay for the next meetup? Ooh, okay. I was just talking to David from Come On Homestead about this. If I have surgery at the beginning of April, and then the May meetup is 17th, right? So that'd be April, 4 weeks, third week in May, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I will probably be able to do load bearing by then. I'll be doing PT. I might still be on a crutch or a cane, but I'm crossing my fingers. I still get to go to the meetup. Still crossing my fingers. As long as I'm mobile and I'm going to be there. Betty Jean says, why are you not going to the veterans doctors to pay less and then turn the rest of what the veterans don't pay? Because I won't necessarily pay less because I'm not disabled. I don't have full coverage at the VA. I still have a copay and all that kind of stuff. And so right now, I'm preferring to stay with the Campbell Clinic. As I start to progress into retirement, I'll be doing more and more at the VA. So that is why I did not do the VA. Drops Family Garden. We moved from Washington State to Arkansas. We both from Florida and Georgia, so very complicated. Yeah, that's right. You don't have PT that Friday. If you don't have PT that Friday, well, I can reschedule PT. So I got PT for, I think you said 6 weeks. Yeah, we'll figure it out. David, can you move around with a cane? David can move you around with a crane. There you go. That's right. Pearly May, howdy, yo, Tim, old man. How you doing? Well, thank you, Pearly May, for coming in. Appreciate you. David Moffat, Tim, I sent a message on your last video. You haven't seen it yet. Don't let them delay it. Well, if they don't pay, I can't make them do any quicker. I know that's for sure. The wait at the VA would be 3 times as long, says Sydney Brown. Yeah. The VA clinics and things, we have tons of illegal immigrants coming in here in the Memphis area, and the administration is allowing illegal immigrants to use the same clinics. They're not using VA resources, but if a veteran wants to get into a VA approved clinic, he has to stand in line with all the other illegal immigrants they've pushed out all around the United States. So, and that's truth. You look it up. They're not using VA money for illegal immigrants, but they're using VA locations, clinics approved by the VA, and now veterans have to get in line with illegal immigrants. That's not political. That's just the wait times are long. But luckily, I've got a VA hospital here, and so getting into VA hospital a little bit quicker. Probably while he's laid up with time on his hands, Brian Wilkerson. Oh, I did want. Oh, don't even get me started on that issue, said Lila Newton. There you go. Lumpy Burke says that's a big steaming pile of BS. There you go. It is BS. That's right. BG 1968 says, "Wow, Tim, bite my tongue on that one." Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I don't like talking about stuff like that, but this is I talked to the VA, and that's what's going on. Ridge Life, when is Trip coming over? I text Trip today. He did not respond, but I told him I am home for the next 2 weeks probably, and if he can get it done, the weather looks like it's going to be pretty good. It's still a little wet out there, but hopefully the wind we've been having is drying stuff up. Oh, Pearly May says I did a thing over the weekend. Well, you go, girl. Ooh. Uh, let's see here. Oh, guys, I told I did the product review on the off-road e-scooter. I haven't got it put up on the tube yet, but I got it filmed. And Morgan took it to college. My son Morgan took the off-road e-scooter to college, and he says it is amazing. He made it to class from his apartment off campus in 4 minutes. And before, it would take him 30 minutes to take a bus or to drive and go to a parking lot, or longer to walk. So that off-road e-scooter, he got there and he got from his apartment to class in 4 minutes. He can lock it up there at class, and then he can bring it into his apartment and leave it in his room because it's a scooter, you know what I mean? So that was awesome. Congratulations, Pearly May. There you go. All right. All right. Hello from Georgia, says Cindy Heron. Hello from Georgia. I love me some Georgia. I used to live in Valdosta, Georgia. Went to college down there. 207 people in here, guys. Loving every single one of you. Thank you for coming in tonight. I appreciate you. For those of you just came in, I injured my knee on February 20th, stepping off a four-wheeler. I completely tore my ACL, and ruptured and destroyed my lateral meniscus. And I've been waiting for surgery, and it was supposed to be tomorrow. Just found out my insurance is not covering the allograft type of ACL repair, and I'm going to have to wait a couple weeks to get it done at a hospital where we can probably get it coded to where insurance will pay for it. So that's the plan. That's a good looking koozie you got there. Got me some blackberry smoke. Absolutely. We love us some blackberry smoke here on the Ridge. Betty Jean says, who has a birthday in March? Not me. My dad does, though. David Moffat, I'd off some free gifted memberships, but my account is down to $195 till Thursday. No problem, David. I appreciate you so much. Love me some David Moffat now, guys. Go check out that Dollar C Club. Get him some funds. Paul Honeyman, wow, Cindy's doing her usual great work and ignoring me. I would too, Paul. I would too if I was Cindy. Hey, Cindy. Cindy Brown's in here. Gotta make sure I don't say Miss old Cindy. Let's see here. My birthday was Pi Day. Well, happy belated birthday, Miss Anna Bohr. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. I'd love to get a RidgeLife Ramblings shirt. Oh, Lila, you saw that. Check this out, guys. Check this out. Let me move the chat over here so I can see what I'm showing. All right. So first of all, I got this shirt right here. This is one of those performance tees. It's made out of that. It's like Under Armour, but it's the loose fit, and it's real wicking and soft. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's just super, super soft. But what I did make up as a trial is this right here. I had this on my inside out. I had it on Ramblings, and again, this is a trial. I may do some giveaways so y'all can have one of these. But check this out. Yeah. Get it up there. Boom, 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 boom. Troop. There we go. What y'all think of that? RidgeLife, tilted this way. There you go. RidgeLife Ramblings. And it's that same wicking material. It's so soft. Oh my gosh. Woo! I could just hug on this all night. I'd rather hug on Jin, but I'll hug on this instead. Jin says Jin. Auntie Ann said I saw it on Ramblings and forgot to comment on it. Looks awesome. Yeah, very, very. These are super comfortable. They're not too cheap though, guys. Someone commented today that they're kind of expensive, and Bonfire. Yes, it's not cheap, but I'm hoping they last a long time. Everything I've had from Bonfire, the premium T-shirts, the hoodies have all been great. These are my first performance tees. And so far, I am loving. I'm gonna buy a bunch more because I love working in these. You know, Gary and Mel from Simple Life Reclaim, they wear these performance tees the long sleeve versions to work because they're wicking. They keep you cool and dry in the summertime. So I'm going to buy a bunch of more of these whenever I start working on the barn dominium, if I ever get my knee fixed. You know what I'm saying? They are shiny. Yeah, shiny, 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 happy people. Paul Honeyman says, ha ha, Tim has to get soft t-shirts these days for his rash. Still got the rash, guys. Still got the rash, but I do have a dermatologist appointment, and I did get my rheumatologist appointment finally. Took me forever to get my rheumatologist appointment done for my connective tissue disorder. So I got a dermatology appointment. I've got a rheumatology appointment. Now I just need knee surgery. Tim, you're falling apart. I know it. I mean, like a year ago, I was like super healthy. Now I just feel like I'm just falling to pieces. Yeah. Let me move this text chat back over here so I can look you in the eye when I speak to you. Happy belated, Christy. Chrissy, happy belated. Hope you're doing well. So let's see here. David, I print those tees, but I can't print white. Oh, okay. Yeah, these things are really, really, really nice. Let's see here. 67, Christy Betts is 67. Well, happy belated. Thank you very much. One to Henry, 189 in the chat, 125 likes hit that for Tim, y'all. I appreciate you so much. That's why you call me an old man. I know I feel like it. It's you're only as old as you feel, and right now I feel kind of old. I don't know why. I shouldn't be. Cindy Brown, are you going to share pics of the duck? And oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, I probably should do that. What Cindy's talking about is in preparing for my surgery the other day, I was doing some things in the garage and I started both motorcycles, the Ducati and the Harley Davidson, got them both running because I want to make sure that, everything was cleared up there, and I wanted to roll them both forward to get a different spot on the tires because I knew I'm going to be out of commission for a while, right? Pain makes you feel older. That's right, Wanda. I know that's for sure. So what happened was I lifted up the Harley Davidson. It's a 1,000-pound motorcycle. I rolled it forward just a little bit, and when I did, the kickstand popped back. Okay. Now, normally, your average Joe would use the spare leg and kick the kickstand down. Unfortunately, I only got one working leg. So I'm like, okay, I got this 1,000-pound motorcycle sitting up here. The kickstand's popped up. I can't put it down. What am I going to do? If I lay it down this way, it's going to lay over on an e-bike and probably destroy a lot more stuff because it can go farther down. What I can do is lay it down towards the Ducati. I know it sounds bad. So I just slow, and I was using my upper body. I can't use my legs. I was using my upper body, and I just slowly let it down with my shoulders, and everything was good up until the point the mirror was sitting on the radiator housing of the Ducati, and that mirror could not hold up a 1,000-pound bike. So it was coming down, and then pop, pow, the mirror goes flying. I was like, oh, that's $100 or $500. Everything with a Harley Davidson. HD, someone said HD stands for $100, more like $500. And some of y'all were said I should try to epoxy it. Now I do have some really good 2-part epoxy, and a little bit of it did break off to where it might not make. But if I can 2-part epoxy, it's metal, it's not plastic. 2-part epoxy it and get it where I want, and if the vibration of the Harley doesn't make it fall off, yeah. But yeah. But I didn't. There's hardly any scratch at all on the fairing. There's like one little smudge. There is one little dent in the aluminum cover on the Ducati's radiator guard, and so I think it turned out. I think I got lucky. HD stands for half a donkey. I don't know about that, Paul. I don't know about that. But I do need to get the Harley Davidson up for some safety recalls. There's 2 safety recalls done on it, need to be done on it, and some software updates. So I may have my uncle after my surgery and I start to get a little more mobile, trailer it up to the Harley Davidson and get the recalls done on it. That way I'm ready to ride when I get cleared. Auntie Ann, did you look at some of your Facebook groups to try and find one? No, I haven't done that yet, Auntie Ann. That's one of the things I was going to do, is going to post a picture of it, because a lot of people on the street glides, they put higher bars on and your hands block the mirrors. So they get rid of those mirrors, put blanks on them, and then they put drop down mirrors or raise up mirrors. So a lot of people have the factory mirrors just hanging around. They'll probably just get, shipping, of course, nothing on a CVO is cheap. So you're the donkey, half bro. You're funny. Lila says, but if you try fixing it, it would hardly then fix it if you couldn't. Now, I mean, yeah, Harley will replace it for $500. They'll replace anything. It's not a warranty issue, though. I broke it. Cindy says, do not epoxy it. What'd she say here? Stuff on a brand new Harley Davidson, you'll kick yourself in the. Well, I won't be able to see it. The mirrors, the fairing on a street glide, the fairing is like this. And the mirror, what will be epoxied is the little pivot arm, and you can't see the pivot arm. If the epoxy works, you can't see it. The fairing goes around it, so it'll be, if the epoxy will be on there. Otherwise, yeah, I'll have to get another one, and maybe one day I'll get some higher bars and I'll get some drop down mirrors, and then those mirrors will go away too. So, yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Not too worried about it. I tried to ride a bicycle the other day. That was hilarious. I think I need a tricycle. Christy Betts. I got a tricycle for Grandma Carol. I got an e-trike. I got to do a review on it. Maybe now that I'm not having my surgery for a couple weeks, I'll get that e-trike out off her porch, and she can start riding the dogs around in it. She'd like that. Go check the mail and stuff. Guys, I know I'm still working on it, on getting the bugs ironed out. But Jen, when she's over here, we do our ramblings, and I've got these microphones now, and they equalize, so her voice is louder now. Hopefully, you guys have been noticing that. What they are is this Rode Wireless Pro. I had the Wireless Go before, but this is the Wireless Pro. It comes in this little box right here. You plug it in, and you can. This box actually charges these things like 7 times, and then you can charge this whenever. This is a battery bank. Shaking everything. This is a battery bank. So you plug this in with USB-C. You can charge this, but this will charge these. And boom, these things are amazing. You pull them out and they automatically come on. And one of the cool things is they came with these little magnets. So you have these clips. And you can clip them on, like Mel and Gary do on your hat and stuff. But if you don't want to do that, you can use these magnets, and you can magnet anywhere you want. So you don't have to, have them exposed as much. So magnets, pretty cool. So I'll be doing a product review on these pretty quick, but this is what is really getting, so you can hear Jen a lot better. I just got these magnets stuck together. What? There we go. But so hopefully you can hear Jen a lot better now. I know everyone says, "Oh, we like hearing the Jen. We like hearing the Jen," and she loves talking. She's doing really good with that. All right, let's see what's in the tag. Tim, I'm way past that. Let's see here. Boom. Thank you, Ronnie Dowdy. I appreciate you coming in tonight. Thank you, sir. Christy Bet. I know, David, I used to ride motorcycles too, but my balance isn't great anymore. Yeah, balance is definitely needed. Grandma Carol, Anna Bohr says, my neighbors say that to me too all the time. Grandma Carol still in here? I take it she is. Gorilla Tape. No, I'm not using any Gorilla Tape. Lynn the Okie. Hey, Lynn the Okie. She says, I can hear Jen. Jen's doing really good. Paul Honeyman says, I need a trike to ride these days. Lost my balance when I had my spine surgery. Yeah, that would definitely take a toll on it, wouldn't it? Let's see here. Let's see. I'm trying to see what. Grandma Carol, I told Tim my front porch was looking like an Amazon warehouse. I got a couple of things off of it, didn't I? I got a couple of things off of it. I just need to get the rest of it off there. Auntie Ann said, you almost said the dozer video. There'll be another dozer video eventually if Trip comes back out. Christy Beth said, I would love an e-trike. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a really nice e-trike. I actually also got another email. I got another email. The zero gravity chairs, the maroon ones I've got. I bought those from Lowe's. They're really not cheap. I had another company with 2 exactly like that. wanted me to review them, and I said, "Oh yeah." So hopefully I can work with them on getting two more of those chairs. So I have to start collecting chairs for whenever um, Freedom Weekend comes when we're hosting it at RidgeLife. This year is at Free Mississippi, and next year is supposed to be at RidgeLife. So I got a lot of work to do before then. A lot of work. Well, let's see what else is going on in the chat here. Jin is great, Tim. We like her. And boy, I like her a lot too. Thank you very much. Let's see here. Oh, I got more stuff on the. How many got? 178 people in here. It's 45 minutes. Thank you all so much. Um, guys, I got to take this time to get my taxes done. Who has got their taxes done? Not me. Not me. I did see that I did adjust my W-4 last year to the point where I'm going to get a rebate. Oh, no way. Yes, I'm actually going to get a rebate. I have not gotten a rebate on taxes in many, many years, but I knew after the life changes last year, I needed to have a lot more taxes taken out. So I changed my W-4 and I had a lot of taxes taken out. So with the knee surgery, I just had to change my W-4 back and my 401k contributions. So otherwise, sick pay wasn't even like I wasn't hardly even getting a check. That's tough. So I had to adjust that. Cindy Brown says been done since February 15th. Wow. Yeah. But now that I'm getting a refund, I need to get mine done. So hopefully I'll get mine done this week. Auntie Ann said, nope, we wait until the last minute to do yours. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Grandma Carol, are you going to the Arkansas River Homestead meetup? Asking Lynn the Okie. Yeah, I may have to have her come and be my my personal assistant. Actually, I got Jin for that, don't I? But yeah, Grandma Carol's always welcome to do whatever she wants. But problem is she has the dogs. And she got like lots of dogs. And if both of us go places, then the dogs don't get taken care of. But my uncle's here now, but I don't think he really wants to mess with the dogs. But normally she goes to visit family and stuff. I take care of the dogs, or I go on trips. She takes care of the dog. Usually we both don't go somewhere for a long time. David Moffat, 80 million people per year do not file taxes. They can't catch them all, so I'm joining their ranks. What? That's crazy. Grandma Carol says, hey, David. Ha, David. He's at the front window looking out and barking. Then he turns his head to ask, Mom, do you hear me? Do you hear me? BG 1968 100, done but not sent. Just got it down to where I don't owe. That's good. That's good. Grandma Carol has to stay with the dog, says Grandma Carol. Yeah, I knew she'd say that. Drops Family Garden says, all my stuff is LLC so they can eat me. I feel you. I might need to look into doing LLC pretty soon. Especially when I start getting cattle and all that stuff, and I have commodities, and I start selling the honey professionally and stuff. Right now, I don't really do that. But once it gets above a certain amount, you have to start keeping track of all that stuff. So, David Muffin said, if you don't make $400,000 a year, they aren't going to look for you. I don't know. I've had I've known people to get audited that make a lot less. But Atasha Lynn, hello. Oh, I said, I'm sorry. Plumbing issues. It's freezing here. Oh my goodness. Yeah. My water froze last night too. It did. Christy Betts. Wow, Dennis, 6 sons. Woo. Purdy May. Okay, I'm back. Had a software update. Ugh. Yeah. Let's see here. Hat Creek Dawn says ours has been done since, man, that little heart thing on the screen, never can see it. Since January 2nd. Wow. Jen says they will come for you for 150K. They sure will. They sure will. Cindy Brown says check into an LLC. Yes, I think RidgeLife needs to be an LLC, especially when I start doing things on the property and everything. I think for YouTube and all that, and in retirement, I think I need to get an LLC before I retire. It's a good point. Brooke Burke, Grandma Carol, Tim can keep all the dogs in the camper. No. I don't even like one dog in the camper. No. Nope to the nope, and to the nope. Tim's dementia is setting in again. He forgot to turn your water off last night. I did. I knew it was going to freeze. I knew I should have turned it off. But with everything that happened after the call and stuff, I just went whoop right over my head. Right over my head. Carolyn Messer, you mean March 29th, Tim? Yes, March 29th, Good Friday. Hopefully, I'll get that. April 3rd is the other option. It's probably going to be April 3rd, though. But I'm hoping for March 29th. March 29th. 10-minute warning, says Brian Wilkerson. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. So, guys, last week, I met my sisters in Nashville. Hopefully, you guys followed me on Facebook. That was such a great trip. Dory, you're amazing. Sarah, you're amazing. Morgan got to come with us. Morgan got to spend times with his aunts. It was so awesome. Dory was so nice in hooking us up with that beautiful hotel. Oh my gosh, guys. The JW Marriott in Nashville is an amazing hotel. And we had so much fun. I had to take the elevator pretty much everywhere I went, that had an elevator. I could do a lot of straight line walking. Stairs would kill me though. Stairs were my nemesis. So, and actually I started getting numb on my left hip because I was leaning to the left, when I'd walk. That's not good. But we had a great trip. Paul Honeyman went right over his head and he still has more hair than David. Oh yeah. Went right over my head. Jennifer Rogers, if you don't live in DC, aren't a 1099 contractor or a federal employee, there is no law that says you need to file. Okay, I'll just have to let you throw that out there and leave that right there. Tasha Lynn, I got your message. That's so sad to David Moffat. David Moffat, RidgeLife. Let me see what else I had here on my list. Oop, that's Jin Jin. That's not my list. That's just my picture. Oh yeah. So I got to finish my taxes. I got lots of videos to finish up. And now that my surgery is delayed, everything's just kind of weird. Southern Blessed Homestead. Hey, Mac and Patty. Hey, Tim. We are not going live tonight. We're taking a break through the summer. Well, 10-4. I believe Sergeant Talk TV will be live. So instead of going to Southern Blessed Homestead, they're taking a break. Go over to Sergeant's Talk TV. They sure will, Jin Jin. They'll put a lien on your assets and they'll start taking your money. And yeah, you definitely need to file your taxes, people. You need to file your taxes. I do my own taxes. I've always done my own taxes, but things are getting kind of difficult. So next year, maybe the first year I don't do my own taxes. We'll see how that goes. Cindy Brown, since you have the next few months off, it's a great time to look into the LLC thing. Absolutely. I need to do a will. I need to do an LLC. I just got a lot of stuff to take care of. A lot of stuff. Lila Newton, did David say hello to my little IRS man? David, say hello to my little IRS man. There you go. I knew exactly what. That didn't go over my head. I got that one. But so one thing I did today, guys, Grandma Carol and Uncle Sonny said, Tim, you need to practice with your crutches going upstairs, because when I get home from the hospital to get into Grandma Carol's, I've got to go upstairs because her house is on a foundation. So today I put the brace on that keeps my leg 100% straight, and I tried going up the stairs, and believe me, it was not easy. I'm not a little weak, scrawny guy, right? I'm 210 pounds of, country boy, right? And I had to, and keeping that leg straight made it really hard to go up the step and get up there. I got up there and then I got down. I did some practice with the steps. I'm going to order some pads that go on the armpit things, and that's going to help a lot, with comfort. The kind I got are really cool. They got shock absorbers built into the pads and to the arm things, but they're not really too soft though. Have not got a walker yet. Haven't really seen one that will be effective for me with my leg. You can't hop. Okay, you can't hop. When your leg is as sore as mine's going to be, you can't hop. You have to keep it straight. But a walker may be something that I look for. Once I get a little more mobile. Portable ramp. That would be a really, really long ramp. Really, really long, because Grandma Carol's house is really high. really high. Tim on the will, the spelling is Crazy John. You want to be in the ridge. You want the ridge, okay? You want the 30 point. I think Grandma Carol will probably want it before you, though. Tim, are you doing any physical therapy? My hip and knee feel worse after it. I scheduled 2 physical therapies a day for 6 weeks, but now that the surgery is delayed, not doing physical therapy. So, no. We were going to do, I had 2 choices. I could do physical therapy and let it heal with no ACL, or I could just carry on, get surgery, and then do PT. I'm getting a surgery and then doing PT. Because really, if they do anything lateral, just tear my meniscus up. Just tear it up. Just tear it up. I claim the Duke, says the Duck, says Cindy Brown. Okay. But man, Cindy, when I started up the Duck the other day and got the cover off of it, I mean, the Duck is my sweetie. The Mistress is the Harley. Jen, she's comfortable and everything, but man, that Ducati is one sexy bike. Ooh, I love that Ducati. I love that. Brooke Burke, RidgeLife. Now that you got extra time, put on elevator to the top of Grandma Carol deck. An elevator. They actually do have those kind those deck elevators, like freight elevators. I've seen people do those. I did physical therapy for 6 weeks, but workman comp stopped covering the $130 a week experience. Yeah. They don't. 6 weeks about all you get. I love the joke Dawn posted on Facebook about her selling adult toys. She can get you a walker. I told her, I said, Dawn, if I'd have known you were selling them, I would have got them from you because I already bought half of them. That's funny. 2 a day. No, mine was 2 times a week. PT 2 times a week. Tim scared the crap out of Jen with the revving of the Duke. I did. She, her heart. She's like, She's like Sanford's son. Remember Sanford's son? Oh, my life. She's like, was not. Jen says, Little Miss Sexy was ringing my ears. I left to let y'all do your thing. Yeah, she's like, all right, you and your sexy beast over there. You Oh man. Paul Heyman lived on crutches for 6 years. I could not do it. That's some tough stuff. He keeps calling it Duke. The Duck. Okay, yeah. It's the Duke, the Duck. Yeah. It's Ducati. It's a Ducati. It's Italian Ducati. Okay, guys. It is 57 minutes and 17 seconds. I believe Sergeant Talk TV is coming up live next. So I'm going to rest my voice a little bit and drink me some more Coke Zero. Now more delicious. And maybe I'll put some pictures of the damage for the members on RidgeLife. So members, be looking out for some pictures. And as soon as I hear something about the surgery, guys, you will be the first to know. Okay. I love every single one of you. I appreciate you so much. You make this bearable. You guys know me. I'm a silver linings kind of guy, right? I'm always going to find the bright side of something. I've got time now before the surgery to get some land cleared maybe and do some videos for you guys. So we're going to make the best of this. Lemonade out of lemons, everybody. So until next time, I hope everyone has a blessed evening and we'll go RidgeLife. Hot mic.